in the lab late one night, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab.
Of all things you could possibly choose to be or believe in, the last thing it should be is the Wicca. However, if obsessing over the Salem witch trials, which they do happen to do, and having Harry Potter be your defining personality trait, which is a rarity, then you will fit in with them pretty well, I might add. I digress. Please seek professional help. To understand the lunacy of it all, we have to explore a bit in the history of the totally real and not fake magic that influences the Wiccan. Paganism is essentially the same as Wiccan, as in it is completely made up on the spot and no one takes it seriously. But that is kind of what it ends up being, though. They claim that they hold traditions taken from centuries ago, when in reality it was created around the early 1900s. While they may steal from other cultures that do hold traditions that are ancient, the Wiccans will simply steal it and give it a little bit of makeup with no remorse at all for the culture it had come from. Which is fine, I guess. I'm not a huge advocate for or against cultural appropriation, but it is an important note that they have been very well known to do this, even receiving some flack for it. They also claim how they can do so many cool and gnarly spells. Ooh, they are going to get you if you make fun of them. Yet they cannot, and will make an excuse or convince themselves that it did not work because they didn't try hard enough, or that they didn't have the right spell ingredients at the time. They claim to worship two gods, the triple goddess and the horned god. From what I can gather, as composing this research is pure brain rot, triple goddess is sort of great value Hecate, or at least Hecate came first. Though it is also stated that there have been various triple goddesses, I am at a loss. The other one, cleverly named Horned God, is essentially the sacrifice god, most likely alluding to goats and sheep being slaughtered for protection against the plagues on Egypt in the Bible. They claim the god has ties to life energy of animals and vegetation. It also pretty much looks like Baphomet, which it probably is, but when Wiccans are confronted by the fact that this is a blatant copy of Christianity or Satanism or whatever, they claim it is not in a straight-up Wicca and not a satanic religion, which I will spare you from any other boring details of why it probably is, not by their own choice, and some other shit that just is not worth clarifying at all. As in, if you believe it, you are too far gone to even have it explained to you. The thing about Wiccans is that they are probably the laziest and least critical thinking type of religious practitioners. And this is probably because they do not have a direct fucking belief. See, I went all over the place describing the stupid-ass gods and shit, but guess what? Some do not even believe in it. Some are theists, some are agnostic, some view it as some psychological, deep spiritual bullshit. I'm sorry, I know everyone deserves to believe what they believe, okay? How can I look at this and not think that the people behind this do not have a fucking clue what is happening? As much as they claim this is a religion, it is more of a club. A religion is something you actively practice and believe in and hold standards and morals to. Meaning, if you cannot believe in the founding principle in your religion, are you really even practicing it? And to that I say no. Maybe you consider this practicing. Thanks to a certain Gerald Gardner, we have all the eccentric studies of the Wicca. Yeah, thanks Gerald for all this. Could not imagine a world where we would not have such amazing qualities.
His slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash.
Wiccan culture would have died out naturally by the mid-2000s, however we could not have been any more unlucky. The sheer convenience and easily accessible internet has made it near impossible for these e-witches to spread the message of their sloppy seconds of religion. With several websites and YouTube videos of the like, it was impossible for it not to get attention. Now, with the crippling doom scrolling of Twitter and the pangs of dopamine hits from Reddit or Instagram, we get the crossover of the century, the mind-rotting app TikTok. To say TikTok is an influential to youth and gullible alike is perhaps an understatement of unbridled strength. TikTok is a breeding ground for these e-witches and Wiccans, and are easily converting many to the Wiccan ways. Hence why we are talking about them. Then I really wanted to make a video making fun of them, to be honest. It is extremely easy to trick someone impressionable and gullible into believing something, which may be how so many join the Wiccan ranks. Of course I want infinite money. All I have to do is manifest it into reality. Now, while these things are not inherently things Wiccans do, it pretty much is, okay? It pretty much is, but, you know, different flavors of varieties, I guess you could say. If you can believe in manifesting or IRL cheat codes, then of course you're gonna end up believing in Wicca, one way or the other. Crystals are also to blame, as for a small price of $3.95, you can have a small, tiny, polished stone that will do absolutely nothing for you. Prices vary due to size and color and type, and who cares, waste of money. Stores have been popping up in different places around the world, really, spreading further interest. However, the most intense commercial influence could be noted at places like Barnes & Noble, BAM, and Walmart to some extent, selling all kinds of fancy occult-flavored items like tarot cards, pop culture-themed tarot cards, anime-themed tarot cards. Alright, so I'm about to share some numbers with you, and it is fucking with me really, really bad. Okay, so by the way, these numbers are taken from National Geographic. I didn't find the complete stats, but I'm just going to take their word for it for now. But get this, it says here, 2001, 134,000 people identified as Wiccan. Okay, so that is a huge fucking number, right? Like, way bigger than you might think it would be. Well, it gets worse. In 2023, in March, as of the article, 1.5 million people identify as Wiccan. What the fuck? That is larger than the United States manpower. I'm not joking. The army is outnumbered by Wiccan. We are so fucked, guys. We are so fucked.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did them all.
Perhaps the most damning of Wiccans is their blank morality. In fact, the founding moral line being, "and at harm none, do what ye will," which could be fine if there were any established rule set, and this wasn't just taken from Doreen Valente, who shortened it from a book of the law in 1904. The morality of Wicca is based around the person themselves instead of the religion, which is kind of ass backwards, isn't it? Most sacred doctrines the Wiccans hold some or any value in are written under an author called Silver Ravenwolf, and to the Wiccans is what J.K. Rowling is to, well, the Wiccans as well. Both authors' books are commonly used to substitute lore of magic and other so ordained laws. Try not to mention Harry Potter near them, though, as it sets them off because they are very mad at the similarities. In terms of mentality, the average Wiccan will usually be entitled to some degree, and are always prone to be sexist towards men. In terms of sex is where Wiccans are accused of being the most deviant. Though I have found no direct sources, it is claimed, though, that most gatherings turn into orgies. Do not take that claim too seriously, though, as it could just be a judgment based around their character and looks. Most are very delusional, thinking they are centuries old and came from a long line of witches, because anything beats sitting around on your ass all day muttering "sweet F.A." while lighting that incense. It's very easy for them to delude themselves into thinking they are all-powerful, living purely in a fantasy world. This could be due to some having never truly grown up and desperately clinging to a world softer and more suited for them, as many internet laughingstocks try to do. It could even be a defense from trauma of the past, which does make me feel sympathy towards them. However, what I cannot feel sympathy for is shilling this cause and creating a false reality around thousands of people.
From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came.
Here we'll go over some brief snippets of my raw reactions to some of these videos on either TikTok or YouTube. Here you go. Alright, FYI, guys, I am doing this before I even do the main video. So excuse, because this is like raw me, you know. So like this is what we're dealing with right now, is my loud clacking keyboard and my inability to use OBS. But we're gonna try, and to start, we're gonna look at TikTok witches, and you know, make your day, TikTok, you know, because you'll, yeah. Oh, that's awful. That's awful.
How's it going?
Welcome. Stop. Oh my god. I don't know if I'll have to, I don't think I'll have to create an account. Let's look Wicca. I don't, verify to continue. Fuck off. Oh my god. Chili? No. 8th. Oh my god. Oh wait, this person is live. Ah, oh, come on. Okay. Alright, hang on, guys. Hang on.
Y porque yo creo en Dios,
Okay.
porque no es porque el presidente vivo a nadie. ¿Ah?
Okay.
Ahora,
Okay.
que yo era tan egoísta porque...
¿Van a abrirlo todo?
What the hell is
Pero
going on?
claro. Y yo le dije, mire, y ahora hay mujeres que se dejan tener guagua, se llenan de creo. Yo tuve unos...
Tengo un Mercedes, pero no lo uso. What?
Por pajarón también mi hijo a los 20
Oh my,
años
I don't
se
understand.
enfermó de droga, se enfermó en
Must be
esquizofrenia,
18
con
years old
tercero
to go
de
live.
universidad.
Oh my god, this is... Well, that's about what I expected. Out of that, at least. Encounter. Oh my god. Okay.
People have been calling out the white colonization of the spirituality in TikTok for a while, the indigenous culture, but it's like interesting to me because I feel like some white people just don't understand, especially in this community, that they're misrepresenting to the point where I would put them in the misrepresentation of people that braid their hair and think they're talking black and only date black men and that type of style. Like, but it's not the same type of ignorance. It's still ignorance though, and it's a huge part of the problem. You can't use something and not even know what land you're on or who used it first. People have been calling out.
Okay. Family was Christian, so I tried to be Christian. Oh, here's one of their... No, you won't. It's witchcraft, not Wicca. Okay. Okay, good Jennifer. Should I... What is he in, like a sex store? What is that behind him?
Not my circus, not my monkeys, not my... Oh. My circus, my monkeys, my circus, my monkeys, my circus, my monkeys. Not my circus, not my monkeys, not my... Oh. My circus, my monkeys, my circus, my monkeys, my circus, my monkeys. Not my circus, not my...
Okay. I didn't know people were calling that, the fucking gardener guy or whatever. Garter? I'm literally, like, making a video and I can't even fucking remember this shit. It's probably for the best. I don't want to remember any of this. I'm just... Oh my god. I mean, he wasn't really a good person. Yeah.
So you want to become a witch, huh?
Of course.
Alright, fair enough. But before you get started, we probably should see if you're even ready to become a witch.
Oh, yeah.
Here are just a few things that are required.
Must be... Oh, okay. Must be a generational witch. At least 3 generations back. Need to have your own crystal collection. You gotta spend them money. You gotta spend them monies. Gotta buy them rocks. Can't charge up your chi, your chakra without them rocks. Must have all herbs on hand in your own personal apothecary for any and every spell imaginable. Of course. You gotta have your Skyrim alchemy up, dude. Must be a medium. Kinda. So if you can cold read, you're there. Need to know what type of witch you are from day one. Yeah, years of experience or training. Yeah, you can't just, it's like, you can't just get into a job as a doctor and, not have not have the training or experience for a doctor. It's harder. It's harder for a witch to become a witch than it is for a doctor to become a doctor. Let's just be honest.
I'm totally kidding. This is not true. What? These are just lies.
Oh.
I can show you.
Maybe I shouldn't paused it. Maybe I shouldn't have paused it.
What really counts when it comes to becoming a witch. Number 1, do you actually want to do witchcraft? Okay, great. Number 2, are you a living, breathing person? Whew, okay, just checking. And number 3, do you want
Oh, so it's even lazier than that. It's not hard at all. You can literally be like a fucking vegetable, and you can be a witch, apparently.
to start now? Well, alright. Now, there may be people that tell you need crystals or a certain tarot deck to be a witch. You don't. But there is a lot of research to be done.
Yeah, you gotta buy stuff still. Yeah, you gotta buy them
Here are
books.
some places I recommend starting
Spell
your research.
books.
Yeah, check these out. These are just starting points, so make sure to follow what also interests you. Just please don't go digging into closed practices that aren't open to you. As for deity work, ancestor work, or anything like that, just do that in the time that feels right for you. No pressure. I really hope this was helpful.
Brain damage. Brain rot. I'm becoming brain rotten. Being a baby. Believe in God. Without him, you are lost. No, I'm a witch. I'm a shaman. I'm a pagan. Odin will walk with me. Fucking hell. Sure, buddy. Yeah, Odin's cock is gonna save y'all. Save every one of you. Dude, love spell.
Do not
Hell yeah.
make me regret teaching you how to do this.
It's a minute fucking long.
Alright, so I'm gonna listen.
Do I really want to sit here for a minute? It's gonna take me a minute to comprehend whether or not I want to spend a minute doing this. Do you want to spend that? Disco Witch. That's the name, Disco Witch. Oh, okay. It's kind of groovy. Get down with that.
List the ingredients up on the screen for you. And you're also going to want to get a piece of paper, write their name down 3 times, and you're write it in.
Oh my god.
You can also use hair if you want to. Hair is common for love spells.
Of course.
So you're going to want to do this on a Friday or
Freaky Friday, of
after
course.
a new moon before a full moon. It's the best time to do it.
Yeah.
And
new moon, new love.
you're also going to want
Oh.
to make sure you do this
So,
on someone you probably want to spend the rest of your life with.
yeah,
Don't do this on someone you just
talking,
have a crush on.
instead of talking to people or getting to know them, you should just fucking rush in there anyway. Who cares? Yas, slay queen. Slay queen, yes. Yes. Yes, queen. Ooh, that looks bad.
Are you using these?
Why are they?
in your
They are all
Wiccan
so.
practices?
No, don't like
This
that.
video
Unlike
is
that.
an
What the
overview
fuck?
of tools that can be used every day in your Wiccan practice. I will be releasing.
There's the knife to. Okay, I can't say that. I can't say that. I'm sorry. You're probably a very nice person. Just. Yeah, sure. These are all so bad. Extremely easy protection spell, very strong. Oh, but very strong. You know. Genshin. Hoodoo? Hoodoo. Hoodoo Bangin'. That is the name of this. Hoodoo Bangin'.
Alright, so I might as well share one more hoodoo tip with you ladies.
Genshin Impact 33.
So ladies, if you want to capture your man, you want to keep his...
I'm gonna write the lottery on mine 9 times. Girl, if I gotta do that, I don't want him. This woman is so darn beautiful, I swear. So if it's 2 dudes I want to do, I gotta write, but what is this?
His attention on you. You want to...
Is this bootleg Wicca? Or is this like voodoo? Because it says hoodoo. Voodoo? You do.
Bringing him back to
Remind me of the babe.
you, and you don't want him to have with nobody else. Take a pair of your most sexiest underwear.
Maybe this is a joke. Maybe okay. Let's just get out of that. I'm sure you all were really excited. Oh. Barbarians can dance too. Sure can, buddy. You sure can, pal. Nobody's stopping you one bit, and that's the problem. Normal things.
Things that are witchcraft that you didn't know were witchcraft. Part 4. Don't knock on wood. You are appeasing the spirits of...
You're appeasing the wood god. Stop it.
...of the trees, i.e. fairies. Don't do that. Not if you don't believe in magic. Don't wish on birthday cakes. Don't wish someone a happy birthday. Don't wish...
My Christian family is shaking right now. Let me sing this. No, they're not. No, they're not. Hug your parents. They're all you got.
Wish upon a falling star. You don't want to believe in magic? Don't wish on a dandelion now that it's spring. Don't wish on an eyelash. There's so much that's magic that you don't even think about, right? Don't use herbs. Don't take aspirin.
Have a heart attack. It's giving me brain damage. It's giving me actual brain damage.
Aspirin, willow bark tea. Don't say rain, rain, go away, come again some other day. That's a spell. So be a little kinder about magic. Magic is everywhere.
See,
things that are witchcraft that you didn't know.
No, I'm pointing the... Oh, wait, so it's disrespectful to, do these things if you don't pray? No, I'm pointing out that in our culture, we have loads of remnants of magic. We want to pretend like there's no magic. We should stop doing these. I think this person is serious. And that's one of the sad realizations you have when you look into this stuff. And look at the views on these, by the way. Which one was it? Which one did we view? That one has 62K. I don't even know what that one was really about. That one has 698,000. 1.5. I don't know what that one is. We didn't look at that. That one had 241,000. About literally nothing. All of these 555,000. 555,000 people watched this. If you want to make it big on any platform, or this platform actually, do what these people are doing. They won't even know that you're not being serious. Oh my god. Libros. Which tip? I wish there was like a random button. That would be so good. Let's go to videos. Wait, is there live? Let's go to live. Oh, this one's saying that it's not built off of a stupid shit. I don't. It's not. Okay, it is built off of cultural appropriation, but for my own personal bias, it's not necessarily the same as racism, if that's what... Because it's like racism and cultural appropriation, which I don't... The racism part is kind of iffy. I don't know. It was a different time back then, so they might have not allowed minority. I don't know, but it is definitely a cultural appropriation in some regards. If you truly believe that it is, like if you truly believe in cultural appropriation and people can't do that, then yeah, it is, like 100%.
This is the type of shit that I've been talking about for 3 fucking years on this app. Pagans are hellbent on.
For fuck's sake, stop deluding yourself. You're hurting marginalized communities just as much as any other practice or practitioner that is actively decolonizing.
Convincing themselves and everyone else.
Just word gibberish. If we may be completely honest, just people exercising politics kind of into things, if you ask me. If you want my 2 cents. See, that's the thing, that this isn't even technically Wiccan like this, because this is cringe. Well, that wasn't even Wiccan. I was about to say, if that was, then that's dumb, because they don't even really believe in those. They do, but oh my god. I don't want to have to get into that again. Damn. Sigils for beginners. Somebody downloaded the wrong mod pack for Minecraft. That's how you know they're real Wiccan, when they spell magic with a CK. That's how you know they're serious. Oh, there's a crystal there. That's a big-ass crystal. Fuck. I hate how all of these have, probably audio that I cannot use. Baby witch. I don't want to watch anything that has the word baby in it. What is this? I figure I should take... What does the last bit say? You did it too fast. Ever heard a Wiccan tell you to burn white sage? Okay, cool. At least there are people like, hey, don't do that. But at the same time, they're pointing out not even the stupidest aspects of it. They're pointing out, hey, this is wrong because it's cultural appropriation. Not that because it's completely wrong. And, whatever. Why were the Salem witches hanged and not burned? Things. Proof heaven has no free will. That's cool, dude. Moving root work from a... What the fuck? Stop, baby witch. Baby witch, what is that? I don't want to know. No. Not. A lot of these are, in Spanish, it seems. Oh. What's this?
If you think someone sent you bugs, like these flies, for example, collect them. They not only contain the energy signature of the working, but also the practitioner who did the working, making it easier to return or remove what they sent. Happy casting. Baneful witch tip.
I don't think I can say anything to that. I mean, it was there. I was making a talisman.
Bro, don't even get me fucking started on Wicca. I'm gonna get started on Wicca. Once upon a time, there was a Western occultist who was a little weird, a little creepy even, and he had a extreme between a man and a masculine forces that her male counterpart was. Eventually, some people stepped in to lose problematic. Bro, don't even get me fucking started on Wicca. Wicca started to loosen its standards on the embedded in it. But that's just one of the many problematic aspects of Wicca, and I can...
Odd. A person... I can't say that.
They say there are 5 stages of...
No! No! He did it. They did it. Oh. Did you know the difference? A duo-theist religion that follows a god and god's figure. Wiccans are in... Call... Yeah, if, if they want to, you know. It's a very loose fucking religion. Which, a term for anyone including Wiccans who practice what... You do not need to practice a religion, so let's work with deities. Also, witch is a gender-neutral term. No. Wizard is a male witch, and a witch is a female wizard. But, I mean... Or warlock. Warlock is probably more gender-neutral than any of that. Or sorcerer. Or there is sorceress. But, no. No. This is awful. This is basically the same thing as what... See, you do not need to practice religion / work with deities. They already don't do that because they're too fucking lazy to. And that's just... That is the truth. They don't... Okay, maybe it's not a term of laziness. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's more of like... They don't commit to anything. Wiccans don't. They just... Oh, God. Actual appropriation. Let's try YouTube. Let's try YouTube. There might be something here. The thing is that these are going to be long, so I don't want to look at anything long. Let's do recent. Find the real good. Okay. Meditation music. Merge. Oh my god. There's a band called the Wiccans? Oh. Need to research what their band is called, because it's not cool at all, guys. A witch is reacting to something, apparently. They're getting into the... Oh, another one. Is that the same person? Okay, no, they're not. They're not the same. Oh, based. No. Just to answer that question. Cartoon universe, did Satan create Wicca? Sure, man. Who knows? Fuck it. If it makes him feel better. We'll try to deny it, though. Meet the witches of New Jersey's first Wicca church. No, that can't be real. It's the female feminine part. Men feel safe too? What? What does that even mean? No, I don't want to watch that garbage. He's preaching the good word, I'm guessing. Nope. If those captions are saying anything, he is not. Thick Wiccans, primordial pouch. This looks like Wicked. This is like one of those like Channel 5, like that old ARG. It might be still ongoing, but the channel. This is like what this reminds me of, like the old like This is what would come on at late at night, 1 a.m. like infomercial. You just see garbage like this. Oh, look, that one's even talking about fucking Satan for some fucking reason when it has nothing to do with Wiccans. Third message to all Wiccans about Satan. Shut up.
Humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes. They did the monster mash.
I do have apologies for being so harsh towards this ideology. Genuinely. I do not regret it, though. These people are delusional, and while they are not hurting anyone, they still aren't doing right by the world, technically speaking. Though you could argue most religions do that anyway, but who am I to judge? Human beings should be brave and conquer any challenge the world sets forth. We must be courageous. We cannot sit back and coddle ourselves into a corner, not while we are still breathing and moving. There's so much to this world to experience, and we can miss out on it by being so cowardly. That is what Wicca is to me. It is cowardly to some extent. hiding behind a distorted self-image of grandeur where you personally believe you are an all-powerful being. If there are any Wiccans watching this video, genuinely, no hard feelings. Believe what you want, but think, please, think for yourself, not of yourself. And I mean this. None of you are bad people by any stretch of the means, but you don't believe in anything really fruitful, to be just 100% honest. There are probably some things I got wrong in this video too, because the topic is generally and genuinely confusing to a broader spectrum of people, including myself, who just kind of skim by it and don't really recognize it too much on a daily basis. If things are too bad, I'll do a follow-up video, and if there is any Wiccan who wants to talk to me about this whole thing, I will engage in conversation. The last thing I want is to shut people up. Well, I would like people to stop talking and following Wicca too, but can't win them all. For now, this has been Poi. Thank you for watching, and remember, surf at your own risk.
Fat horse, move, please, please move.